Accountability is the number one thing you should look for in order to achieve your goals. When you have friends around you that hold you accountable, tell you, oh, you're a piece of shit for not doing that, you should do more work, you should study more, you should manage your time more. When you have that level of accountability in your life become full of achievements. And that's why I'm making this video, to hold myself accountable in front of you. My plan is to get a 270 on the USMLE Step 2 CK. As you guys know, in the last April 30th, I passed the USMLE Step 1 exam. And since then, my dopamine levels basically hit the lowest, and I wasn't as motivated to do like stuff. If you know the idea that you become less motivated when you achieve certain things in life. After the USMLE Step 1, I really wasn't focused on school as much. I was, doing, a lot of business outside of school, which is, you guys know, I'm teaching the USMLE Step 1. I'm teaching a lot of other subjects to a lot of students, a lot of medical students as a side hustle. So I didn't really have the time for school and for USMLE Step 2. But here I am going to take USMLE Step 2 in the next 9 months. So after 9 months, hopefully I'll be prepared to take Step 2 and to score in the 270 plus. And honestly, I didn't see the importance of getting a 270 on the USMLE Step 2 before, but I'm gonna be honest, like as an IMG, it's important to open your possibilities as much as you can. And one of the things that you can do easily is to score highest, and it's really something that you can control. Unlike things like connections and research and stuff like that, you're not really in control as much. Like, of course, you can do more outreach, you can, call more, like make more connections, etc., etc. But the point here, the step exams are the things that you really can nail when it comes to applications. So I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna get a 270 on Step 2 CK, hopefully, inshallah, and I'm gonna tell you guys my plan in this video. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. As you all know, in order to score the highest on any USMLE Step exam, you need to do as much questions as you can. And this is the strategy that most students really use to get a high score. Like if you talk to top scorers, like that score the top of the top, right? These are the ones, like this is the strategy they use, which is solving as much questions as they can. So this is my number one strategy. But I'm gonna add something else, and I'm gonna remove something else, different, like something different from my Step 1 strategy. So my Step 1 strategy included Anki cards. I'm gonna completely stop Anki cards for a reason, but instead I'm gonna do repetitive active recall while doing questions. I'll tell you guys my resources and my plan, and I believe this is a very solid plan for scoring to a 70 plus. I have 6 months of preparing for the actual exam before going into dedicated period, right? Dedicated period is the period where you have like only time for the step exam, just studying for the step, because other than that, you have school, you have medical school, you have other duties that you have to do, right? So the first 6 months of my preparation for Step 2 is not going to be only Step 2. I will have to go to school, I'll have to attend lectures, sections, etc., etc. So it's not going to be just Step 2, right? So I'm gonna be focusing on UWorld as the primary resource. I'm gonna master every single question in UWorld to the point that it's gonna be second hand, it's gonna be second nature. I'll be like making differentials very, very easily, hopefully. So I know that Step 2 CK question bank, UWorld question bank, is about 3,600 questions. So I have about 20 questions a day on the span of 6 months. So every single day I'm gonna do 20 questions. So today 20 questions, tomorrow 20 questions, every single day, right? But I'm gonna review the 20 questions from the day before. This is something that I added instead of Anki cards, because what I believe is that Anki cards do not directly help you increase your score. They help you retain information, but do not help you boost your score directly. They do that indirectly, but I just want to hit that 270 so badly, so I'm gonna do my best in order to score in the 270. I'm gonna review the 20 questions from the day before, and then at the end of the week, I'm gonna review the whole week's questions. So every single day, 20 questions. By the end of the week, I'll be finishing 140 questions. I'm gonna be reviewing the 140 questions in one single day at one sitting, right? It's going to be difficult, I know, but it's going to be worth it because I'm going to be opening a lot of different specialties. Forget about family medicine, internal medicine, things that medical students, like international medical students, really like the only options they have. I want to open other options for me. I want to be looking at ophthalmology. I want to be looking at other interesting specialties that really we don't have the saying in it. This is so like annoying to me, the idea that I don't have access to certain specialties. Like, why the hell is that a case? I should be the best applicant I could be, and then I could complain later after I become the best applicant I could possibly be. Scoring 270 is going to open that opportunity for me, at least in the beginning, right? Until I get research, and then I can open other difficult specialties for me. So UWorld is going to be my primary resource. 20 questions every single day for 6 months. I'm going to be finishing the 3,600 questions very, very well. I'm going to do this along with doing Kaplan. So don't think that that's only I'm going to do in the day. No, I'm going to be attending lectures, sections, exams in medical school, in addition to solving 20 questions, in addition to reading and watching Kaplan videos, like Kaplan surgery, internal medicine, OB-GYN, psychiatry, etc., etc. I'm going to be getting you guys along this journey. So if you finished step 1 and you're like hesitant to start step 2, we're under the same boat here. I am hesitant to start step 2 as well. Like, procrastination is like all over, but that's the end of it. Tomorrow I'll be doing my first 20 questions, so hold me accountable, please. Also, I asked a top USMLE scorer, Yusuf Tanas, about this plan, and he told me like this could work perfectly well for 270, and he is like scored 277, which is insane, right? And I'm very interested in that plan because the idea that you're going to repeat questions is going to make it very, very simple to approach a question, and it's going to make you very comfortable solving questions, right? Instead of repeating cards, instead of just repeating cards, repeating questions, like actually reading the question at STEM and dissecting it and understanding every single piece of detail will build your knowledge. So I'm going to be doing these questions along with Kaplan surgery, because in medical school right now, I'm currently doing surgery. So I will be starting Kaplan surgery along with a 20 question a day, and I'll be telling you guys every single step, my journey. I'll be documenting it on YouTube. So if you're new here, please subscribe. I help medical students pass the USMLE Step 1, which I did. So now it's my turn to pass or score very, very high on Step 2, as I said, because it's going to open a lot of opportunities for me. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Please, guys, hold me accountable. Thanks so much for watching this video.